Why do you believe China is the greatest evil of our time?
Well, first of all, China is really big about not only in our country but around the world of posturing. And what they do is they send in their agents. We've had three in our own universities here in Arkansas that have tried to steal our agricultural secrets. So what they do, and something that I've stood against the White House about, is I am not interested in having 600,000 Chinese students come to my universities because we've had problems with it here in Arkansas. What they do is they send their sleeper cells out into other nations. They steal our intellectual property. Then they go back to China. They make it at a cheaper rate, and they're destroying our products. But also they are investing in private equity firms here in America that then buy our corporations, such as Sears and Roebuck. You think of Payless Shoes and those different types of companies. And what they do is they buy them, they shut them down, they use loopholes that I hope to fix when it comes down to bankruptcy laws. And they're making a killing out of it. But not only that, they're replacing a production line here in America. So they know that they can't take us home militarily. We also know that they're trying to get the semiconductor chips from Taiwan. That's why I'm so adamant about bringing those back to America. I think it will actually save Taiwanese lives if we start producing those things here in America, because they produce 90% of the chipset, of the important chips that are in the marketplace. So it's a system to where they're extremely intelligent individuals when it comes down to how to break down a nation. They've done this in Africa as well. They funded the infrastructure in Africa, but with rates that they never could pay back. So China owns majority of the rare earth minerals there in Africa. That's why the president's so adamant about, hey, we'll help you, but we want your rare earth minerals so that China doesn't get a hold of it. And also they're the architects of BRICS, and BRICS is trying to replace the American dollar with their own currency, which will cripple us at the knees. So these are major issues and problems that we face with this, and I want to address it and fix it before it becomes an actual World War III situation. I think we can do it in the marketplace. I think that we can start building things back here in America, and that way there's no bloodshed, and there's no loss of lives of the Chinese. I'm not worried about us losing lives here in America on our soil, but I'm very worried about what the damage we will do to China when you unleash the dogs of war. America can definitely defend itself, but I don't want to be in that situation. I want to protect us and keep people safe, and just check their what they think is their authority and power.